In Stairlifts, AI search is becoming a new layer of buyer consideration. When a caregiver or older adult asks an AI assistant for the best stairlift brand, a pricing comparison, or a short list of trusted providers, the answer can shape which companies make it into the buying journey. The benchmark shows a category where visibility and recommendation are separating fast. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, founder and CEO of Sitework Studio. At Sitework Studio, we study how brands show up across Google, AI answers, and the public sources buyers trust before making decisions, and how that visibility turns into credible citations, comparisons, and recommendations. The report studied stairlifts and stairlifts in the United States market using AI response observations across ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, Google AI Mode, Google AI Overviews, and Perplexity. This was a June 2026 point-in-time snapshot with 587 individual AI response observations across 3 public high-intent prompt clusters: best stairlift discovery, brand and model comparisons, and pricing and cost research. That matters because these are commercial prompts. They sit close to the moment when buyers are trying to decide whom to trust, what to compare, and which brands deserve a quote or deeper review. The clearest finding is concentration at the top. Stannah leads the Stairlifts benchmark with the highest AI authority value at $63,011. It appears in 48% of all observations and earns a valid recommendation coverage rate of 4.77%, with an average recommended rank of 1.1. When Stannah is recommended, it is usually placed first. On Copilot, the analysis found 16 Stannah recommendations, all at rank 1. Bruno holds the second position with an AI authority value of 47,174, 46.9% visibility, and 27 valid recommendations. Bruno is especially strong on Gemini, where the benchmark found an 11.5% recommendation rate and a 10.3% rank 1 rate. Harmar ranks third with an AI authority value of 41,872, 46% visibility, and 20 valid recommendations. Its strongest platform signal was Copilot with an 8.2% recommendation rate, while Perplexity showed a 15.4% recommendation rate on limited observation volume. The strategic pattern is clear. 3 brands capture a disproportionate share of recommendation stage visibility. The most important lesson for executives is the difference between a mention and a valid recommendation. A mention means the brand appeared somewhere in an AI response. That can be a neutral list, a factual reference, a pricing context, or a comparison where the brand is present but not endorsed. A valid recommendation means the brand is positively advanced as a shortlist quality option. This distinction defines the risk in the stairlifts category. Savaria appears in 26.8% of observations and earns 0 valid recommendations across every platform tested. Mobility Plus appears in 23.7% of observations and also earns 0 valid recommendations. AmeriGlide, Lifeway Mobility, and 101 Mobility show another version of the same gap. AmeriGlide has 37.7% visibility but 1.4% recommendation coverage. Lifeway Mobility has 38.2% visibility and the same 1.4% recommendation coverage. 101 Mobility appears in 28.6% of observations but earns only 1% recommendation coverage and 0 rank 1 recommendations. For leadership teams, that is the core warning. AI can know your brand exists while still choosing someone else. The benchmark also shows that recommendation strength is platform specific. Stannah dominates on Copilot, Bruno performs best on Gemini, Harmar has meaningful recommendation strength on Copilot and a strong Perplexity signal, although the Perplexity sample is small. 𝐒𝐴𝐿 Stairlifts earns most of its recommendations on Google AI Mode and Google AI Overviews, while showing 0 recommendations on ChatGPT and Copilot in the benchmark. Lifeway Mobility is absent from ChatGPT entirely. This matters operationally. A brand can look visible in the aggregate while having major platform-level gaps. If high-intent buyers are using ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, Google AI Mode, Google AI Overviews, or Perplexity differently, then average visibility can hide where competitor displacement is actually happening. Executives should be looking at prompt-level monitoring: which prompts mention us, which prompts recommend us, which platforms rank us, and where competitors appear ahead of us. The public version of the Stairlifts benchmark does not include a full citation source file, but the report points to the source ecosystem that likely shapes these answers. AI systems build recommendations from retrievable public evidence, official brand websites, editorial reviews, comparison pages, pricing content, consumer review platforms, directories, forums, community discussions, and potentially healthcare adjacent or government adjacent sources connected to mobility solutions. The report suggests that brands with clearer official content, stronger review signals, broader editorial comparison coverage, and more consistent citation architecture are more likely to be retrieved, ranked, and recommended. For brands that are visible but under-recommended, the issue may begin in the public evidence layer. AI systems may find the name but lack enough consistent, authoritative support to elevate that name into the shortlist. The leadership takeaway is straightforward. Stairlifts brands should measure AI visibility by recommendation quality, rank position, platform coverage, sentiment, and the sources shaping those answers. The benchmark estimates that modeled monthly AI opportunity value in this category exceeds $2.49 million. That is an estimate based on commercial intent proxies, not actual revenue. Still, it shows why recommendation stage visibility deserves executive attention. For Stairlifts, the competitive frontier is shifting from being present in AI answers to being trusted enough to rank. The brands that build stronger citation architecture now will be better positioned when buyers ask AI systems who deserves the shortlist.